S.O.W, right? Houston camp. And we have 4 schools. We have 4 schools. 1 in Houston, 1 in Virginia, 1 in Rochester, and 1 in San Antonio. We have many ways for you to get this wisdom, this knowledge, this understanding. We have Blog Talk Radio by Mashaba.
Hey, I got a part in his robotic.
Yes.
It's all good. Go ahead.
Okay, long stuff for me a little bit. So we got Blog Talk Radio by Mashaba on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m. We have other channels, Stream of Wisdom, Norfolk, Virginia. We have 5 Minutes of Wisdom. We have the Hidden Truth Bible Show and Israel Media Corp. We have kids classes, Saturday at 11. And the Instagram for the kids classes, S.O.W _children_of_light. And our TikTok is at S.O.W Children of Light. We have Israel Wear, where you can get nice, fresh garments, fringe shirts, right? And we have Hebrew Academy in Virginia and Rochester every Monday, and Houston here Tuesday, 7 to 9. If you need to contact the priest, text only during class. But we have Priest Kazakia, which is 757-300-4047. Priest Quadazak, 303-557-8979. And we got Priest Zion, 346-234-8340. We have another business, Sweet Ambiance, where we want everybody to smell as good as we do by giving them oils, fresh scents, you know what I'm saying? Your Christian Dior's, your Savages, and all that stuff, right? And then we have Chosen Creations, where just like how the brothers' garments, his bracelets is glistening, right? And their destiny and whatnot.
No, this ain't Chosen. This is Israel Wear.
Israel Wear.
This is Israel Wear. Chosen Creations is going to be more
like woodwork
stuff you see behind us.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
This right here is some angelic hands that did that right there.
Right. We're gonna say divine. And then, if you would like to donate, we gladly accept it. It'll help out. We have a Wells Fargo.
Yeah.
We have a Wells Fargo, which is 101-580-6167. Our Cash App is $ISBHPK donations. And the Zelle email is isbhpk@gmail.com. The number is 757-300-4047. And with that will be the end of the announcement.
Don't forget, brothers, Passover garment money. 5 months, 4.5 months, whatever it is, right? Make sure you get your garment money in. Make sure you're setting up your reservations for Rochester.
Very important.
Your travel arrangements. I know we got to get on that ASAP, but it's a lot to do. So, what did we miss? We got Hanukkah coming up, the 24th of December. That's next month. So, might as well start talking about that now because it's going to pre, then it's going to be here.
Right.
It's 8 days, Hanukkah, Feast of Dedication, Feast of Lights, whatever you know it as. We'll make sure we put out a class and go over it, let brothers and sisters know what that's about. So we got that coming up. And then we got Purim. So we got some things in between now and Passover, but y'all know how I go with Passover. It's the big boy. So make sure you're getting your funds together because it costs money to be an Israelite. Right? It costs money to be an Israelite. It costs money to be in the world, but niggas didn't complain when they was in the world. It was easy in the world because you were doing it with the world, right? So they made it seem easy, and the spirit of giving and tis the season and all that crap. Right? Well, now you got brothers and sisters that you're doing it here with. So you got to take that same fervor. Check your phone. I said that to you. Check your same fervor. Right? And just understand that what you put in, the Most High is not unjust to see your labor and love and the works that you do towards His name. He'll repay it. Right? He'll repay what you put in. And, that repayment is those spiritual increases that brothers and sisters need. All right? So the world is unjust. You don't get nothing back for celebrating Christmas, except for a whole year of torment because you worshiping devils. Right? So that's going to be it for the announcements. I'm just waiting for people to get online. How many people we got online?
They logged off when I started.
They logged off when you started on. They're like, wait,
This
guy
sound?
This brother need to get his weight up on these announcements. He needs to embody. He needs to take the announcements home and study them.
God.
Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, I think so.
Somebody send the link up? Okay. Gotta change the title, but. Right. You can title this one. You can title this one. And so, okay. You can title this one. Not. Let's not title it yet. Let's slide over to a scripture real quick. Let's go to 1 Timothy 3:2. Right? And there's something I want to deal with and just talk about with brothers, with sisters too. Right? I wish more people were here. But it's all good. Y'all are online. Y'all are not using me for background noise. Y'all ain't tuning me out. Some of y'all gonna catch the replays. Hey, make sure y'all thumbs up. We got 7 people logged in. Thumbs up, please. Thumbs up. Send your comments in the chat. That way, I don't know. That way somebody else outside of us might see this and learn something. Listen, you can title this class, Does Multiple Wives Apply to Me? Or is multiple wives expedient for me? What are we talking about?
Multiple wives.
Is multiple wives expedient?
Yeah.
Why is multiple wives expedient for me? Or you could title, yeah, you can title it just like that. Is multiple wives expedient for me? I know what y'all are thinking. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here goes your, if you're at home with your rib, here she goes.
Right.
She start flaring up. She start getting antsy. You're talking about multiple wives again. That's me imitating your rib. They're talking about multiple wives. Hooey. We don't want to hear this. You want to hear kingdom stuff.
All right.
That's me imitating your rib in her disgruntledness, right? Read that Timothy's. Read that real quick.
1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 2.
Right?
A bishop then must be blameless,
Right?
the husband of one wife.
The husband of what?
The husband of one wife.
Right. The husband of one wife. And, I've heard this scripture broken down a few different ways, right? But we know that when we go into the Greek and we understand that word one just means one or first, right? And then there's other scriptures to support that. There's a one, when it talks about a wife having one husband, it means one only, right? 2 different Greek words. So what do we teach at S.O.W. according to the scripture? That a man that is looking to be in any sort of leadership position, right? Or really, truthfully, any brother that steps in should be looking to do what? What?
Be a leader.
Right, he should be looking to be a bishop, right? Because even though a bishop is a title, truly being a bishop is a mind state, right? Being a bishop is a whole mind state associated with it. And part of that mind state is some of the things that he has to hold himself accountable to when it comes to wife, children, his own household, right? Along with him, what? Read on.
Vigilant.
You got to be vigilant. So he has to be watching, looking for things. What else?
Sober.
Sobriety. That's a mind state, but it's also something that you have to do, right? Go ahead.
Of good behavior.
That's good behavior. That's a thing you have to do, but you have to be in the mind state to want to promote good behavior. So to be a bishop, there's a mentality that is associated, right, before you could literally take on those works, right? And that's why you just don't become the bishop right away. It tells you, not a novice, least being lifted up with pride, he's caught in the snares of the devil. So you would go from like deacon and then you would slide up in the ranks, right? But even if you read about a deacon, he basically got the same stipulations. Like any man that wanted to be any type of leadership in the church, he would literally have to hold himself accountable to a standard that who laid down? Who laid down the standard of a bishop or a deacon or a officer or a soldier? Who laid that foundation?
The Most High.
Huh?
The Most High?
Say it with confidence.
The Most High!
Like it, I'm proud. Right? It's the Most High. The Most High laid down the criteria way back in the wilderness after we got out of Egypt. And even before, you look at Abraham. Was he not a deacon?
Okay.
Yeah, he was a deacon because of the things that he held himself accountable to. He wasn't a striker, he wasn't a brawler, he wasn't a drunkard, he wasn't just running around just dealing with a bunch of women just because he could. Right? He applied these things because these things were manifested before the law was codified, before we got in the wilderness. Men held themselves to a standard like Jacob, like Isaac, like Joshua, right? Joseph, excuse me. I'm trying to name men from from Genesis, right? Before Egypt. So you had men that they lived this standard that has to be repeated. Why? Because we left the standard, right?
All right.
So if the men got to hold themselves accountable, I know you guys heard this before. What about their wives? What about their wives? Do they have the same treatment? No. He said no. Right. I'll give him that because he's only like 2. Right. How old is he?
8.
Oh. He's only like 8, so he don't even get it. Don't. Right? Do the wives? Well, let's slide. Let's slide. Go to 1 Timothy 3. Oh, just jump down to verse 11.
Verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
Even so,
Right.
must their wives be grave.
Must their wives be what?
Be grave.
Read.
Not slanderers.
Not what?
Not slanderers.
Read.
Sober.
Read.
Faithful in all things.
Right. So the bishop, the deacon, they had to be held to a high level, a high standard. But then the women that they were with, that they married, that they decided to bring into their household, they had to be of the same caliber. That's what the Bible is. This ain't me saying, look, this is what I want you to be. This is what the Most High said he wants you to be. Of this caliber, grave, sober, faithful. And don't get it twisted. We're about to touch on all those, right? Before we go there, I need you to go back to 1 Timothy 3 and 2.
First,
He's going to read.
1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 2.
Him or Elijah, because they got to hear it on the camera. Your voice is a little bit too low right now. It's okay, though. You're going to work on it. That's Max. He's trying to, the dude can read. He can read good, right? He can read very good for his age. It's just that his voice, right? So we need the bros to read. Read that, 1 Timothy 3 and 2.
1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 2.
Right?
A bishop then must be blameless.
Come on.
The husband of one wife.
Right, so what are we establishing? That it's not unlawful, first and foremost, for a man to have more than one wife. He just has to be the steward of at least one.
Right.
He has to be he has to be the man that is able to build and have her uphold the standard, right? So he has to be the husband of a first wife. So I'm gonna ask a question: is it unlawful to have 2 wives?
No.
3 wives, 4 wives, right? It's not unlawful, but is it necessary?
No.
Right? Go there. Go to First Corinthians 10 and verse 23. So my question is, watch, read it. 1 Corinthians 10 and verse 23.
First Corinthians chapter 10, verse 23.
Go ahead.
all things are lawful for me,
Right? So it's lawful. Go ahead.
but all things are not expedient.
Go ahead.
All things are lawful for me, but all things edify not.
Right. So, we don't got many brothers in here, but I know I got a few bros online. I'm going to ask this question. When is it expedient for you to have more than one wife? I'm asking it this way for a reason. When is it expedient? Do y'all need to look up that word to understand? Do y'all need to look it up? Expedient? When is it expedient for a man to take on another wife? Because it says all things are lawful, but not all things are expedient. So we take away the lawful part. We know it's lawful. We see many men, Old Testament and New Testament, having more than one wife. We see whole churches, right? Like in Corinth, they have more than one wife. They were practicing that custom. When is it expedient that a man take a second wife?
If you're able to handle the one wife.
Damn.
Wow.
Right? Okay, he said, remember, he's only 8. He said when you're able to handle the first wife. Okay, I need grown men. I need men. I need bros. Y'all gotta come on, because this ain't like a marriage class. You should be able to answer questions. You should be able to answer. Y'all online, I want y'all to answer. You brothers, when is it expedient? When would it be expedient?
So I would say when you can get your first wife to submit to the Most High and she understands
Right?
her position in line with things.
Wow.
But then also,
Wait, hold up, pause. Success Journey said if she can't bear a child. Okay. Okay. I'll accept that answer, but let's see if that answer holds up.
I would also add
Son to carry the inheritance. Okay. Helpful or useful? When she's helpful, okay. When you've learned how to rule your house with one wife, right? Okay, who else? Y'all all can answer, right? I just want to see what y'all are thinking. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I would also add that when taking a second wife doesn't take away from your duties to the Most High.
What else? That was a good answer. That was a good answer. Oh, what you got?
Well, I was gonna say, like, when it's expedient, say like if you inherited like a large home, property, land, or whatever, and you got different things that need to be done, you know, according to how scriptures say we're supposed to uphold ourselves and stuff like that in the home, taking care of the home. That's what I'm saying.
So, okay, remember, y'all are telling y'all on yourselves with your answers. I'm just saying. No pressure. No pressure. I'm just trying to understand what brothers is thinking.
I just need one though. I'm good.
That's what you say. You don't know what the Most High got in store.
Well, I'm talking about now, right now.
Okay.
Right now.
What y'all think?
Clear
What
that
you
up.
think, Elijah? When would it be expedient for a man to take a second wife? You sit in, you be in every class, every drilling. We talk about this stuff, so you do have an idea. You know what's going on. What's up?
You know what expedient means?
Profitable.
Right. Expedient, profitable, right? So when is it profitable for a man to do that?
I would say when their first wife is listening to them,
Okay.
following their orders,
Okay.
and not being disrespectful.
No, man.
So when he gets a second one, the first one doesn't help teach the second
Wait. When he gets a second wife, the first one does what?
helps teach her.
Man, oh man.
That's gonna be a problem.
All right, Bryce. He put you under the gun. What you got? What you got, babe?
I would say it would be expedient if. I think it really depends on the mindset. If he proves himself
Okay.
through his word that he can not only build his wife but himself. So that way, once you get more than one wife, help both of them at the same time. Like what Elijah was saying, the first wife can also teach the second.
Right,
But it's all about like where your mind is, like with this word.
Yeah, that's self-reflection, huh?
right. So, I'm gonna ask another question. Take away the two-wife thing, and let's just deal with a man getting a wife. Does any one of your answers change?
Nope.
Because why? Why don't the answers change?
Well, for my answer, it wouldn't change it because just like you couldn't let the second wife distract you from what you gotta do for the Most High, you can't let the first wife distract you from what you gotta do.
Those that have wives be as though they have none, right? So think about that for a moment. And there's a reason why I interjected that concept, because now I'm gonna try to get y'all to understand why men are motivated or get brothers in here. Because this is really for brothers in here, right? I don't give a damn about what's going on in other camps and other schools and who says what. I want to deal with it here, right? And what brothers are not able to see in here, right? About what? Themselves and their situation. Because we're all men, right? The ones that are. We're men. And we have like passions, and we know what the scriptures say, and we know that, hey, look, there might come a time when that door might open up. But so what? So what if that door opens up? What does that mean? You got to step through every door. Well, the Lord opened that door, brother. The Lord opened that door for me. Who are you to tell me? Well, I ain't no one to tell no man that he can't or can't. Like where he can place his rod. That ain't my business. What woman he can lay up in. That ain't my business. But you know what should tell that man? What he should and shouldn't do? His current situation and the Bible. Right? So let's just deal with something here. What would be the motivations? Like, when do brothers be blurting out, man, I need to get me a second rib? They always say that when what?
When the first wife is out of order.
Oh my God, right? Man, she's tripping, man. I gotta get me, man, Most High is gonna be sending me a second.
Man, like she got demons on her. I need an angelic.
She got demons, brother. Man, the Most High is gonna bless me. So, whenever she got demons on her, the Most High is gonna give you a second rib. Right? Or whenever she's out of order. Your rebuttal is always in your own mind. You might not say it out loud, but you might say it out loud to brothers jokingly, but not really joking. You're like, man, she's off, man. I just can't wait for the Most High to send me another one. Right? And she's out of order. What else? What else? Come on, I know you heard them all. Come on, come on. Because they're going to cap.
Yeah, they
Nah. They're going to cap like,
I would never.
and remember, they're not even, right? And then Corey's professing his undying love to his one rib. So, right? So even if he ventured into that, he already set himself up. So, right? Because every word of a man speaks, you got to be held accountable for it. Right? So, what have you heard that why brothers want to slide into that avenue of a second rib? Go ahead. And what have y'all heard online?
Another reason would be, they want kids. The first wife might not be able to have kids.
Okay.
So then they want another one.
That's fair.
Right? Bakar said when your workload could use another helpmate. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. What else?
I would say another one.
Let me read this. When your house has gotten too big for one woman to maintain. Okay. I'm just feeling the answers. Now, what are some other reasons?
I've also heard where brothers have ribs in other places.
Okay.
So they're not, they might be abroad, so they need a rib while they out on the road doing something.
That's wild.
Whoa.
That is insane. But that's Israel. Like, yo, I need to just pick me up something while I'm over here for 3 months.
Hey, that's what truckers is known for.
Because I can't hold my loins for 3 months.
Oh wow.
So I gotta take on a whole wife.
Right.
Think about that.
That's wild.
Think about that. Just think about that mind state real quick. I'm gonna be out and about for about 3 months, and I need me something.
You can't hold yourself.
Now just think about it. Just think about that. I've been gone for 3 months, many occasions. Right? Away from my rib 3 months. Right? Went to Rochester that time, 3 months. Right? Trinidad for a couple of months. All out the country. Right? There wasn't no woman on my mind.
Right.
I was busy doing the work. I was busy dealing with brothers and sisters. I didn't have time to entertain Rib. Even when she came to visit, it was like, I'm kind of busy. Right? What else? I want to go through these because to me, some of them are hilarious. What else? What else have you heard through the airwaves or witnessed in your faithful walk?
So that last one kind of go with like the brothers in the military when they go overseas, you know.
Right.
They only have one.
Just capturing ribs like Pokemon.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
Just because.
Just because you can.
Just because I can't have them, why not?
That's crazy, right? I mean, who thinks that's not crazy?
Yeah.
Because I can. Well, the Bible said it's lawful but not expedient. Just because I can don't mean it's profitable. I got one. Look, watch. I got some written down. Current rib ain't in order. You can't get her to follow. You can't get her to follow simple instructions. So you're like, well, you know what? I just need a new one. Right? She don't eat right. She don't work out. You know what? Most High. See, you don't work out and eat right. Most High is gonna bless me with a new one.
I've heard that one before, like get a new rib because the one that you're dealing with has like got a little comfortable.
Because she got fat as
She got
hell.
fat, right?
Right? She gained some weight
That's wild.
because you pumped her full of kids.
Right.
Let's just be real.
I heard some where it's just like, well, I already got a chocolate one. I want to vanilla one.
Man.
Oh,
You want
stop.
options,
Like-
variety flavors.
Yo, that is crazy. Yo, you are killing me right now. I have a chocolate one, so now I just need the vanilla wafer.
Wow.
But no, you know why this is important? Because this is how brothers be thinking.
Yes.
Like, I got the chocolate rib, I need the vanilla wafer to compliment her.
Collect-
Oh, you know, she gained some weight and she ain't listening right now, so I just need to go get another one. I'm not physically attracted like I once was, so I gotta go get another one. Or I just see the option. I'm just exercising my options, carte blanche. So let me just go grab another one, and then you open up your little Pokeball. I choose you, and then she jumps into the Pokeball or not, right? And then it's a whole nother thing. So, isn't intent important on dealing with a woman, right? Like we got brothers in the camp. Now just think about it. If you just applied that logic, that I'm gonna just get one because I'm in this city and that city, how many ribs would you have? Right, a lot, right? Every city you go to, I gotta pick me up something.
I read in every city.
I got right, area codes. You ludicrous. Right? Or if you applied the logic, oh, she gained a little weight. Well, don't they all gain weight when you just bed them down and just put babies in them all the time?
Right.
When you keeping them pregnant in the kitchen, that's all you got her doing is pregnant. I mean, what you expect? What you expect to happen? But then they'll use that as the excuse, like, man, I'm not attracted to her, and she ain't listening, and she ain't this, and she ain't that, right? Now, I'm gonna ask this question now, and I'm gonna ask this question maybe later at the end. Why would you even marry a woman that's not listening to you? In any case. Why would you marry a woman that's rebellious? Get out, let's stop doing that. Why would you marry a woman that's rebellious in any case? Like, because you ain't got no rib, you're gonna go marry a rebellious one? You ain't got no rib, you about to go get the first rebellious woman you can see?
Nope.
And then blame it on her
Nope.
that she's rebellious?
I didn't take the time with her.
You didn't, right, but that's the point.
Right.
That's the point that I'm trying to make, is that brothers got this wild, conflated idea of what they should and should not be doing and what they can and can't do. Again, you can do what the hell you want. Not on my watch, right? Not on my watch, because if this was just about women and grabbing women, you don't need the body to do that. You can go do that shit in the world.
Right.
Go grab you up some women.
Yeah, they push it.
Go grab you some women in the world and go deal with them, right? But what's the point that I'm about to make? Go back to 1 Timothy 3 and verse 11. What's the point that I'm about to make why it's not expedient for you? Read.
1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 11.
Go ahead.
Even so, must their wives be grave.
Yeah, your wife ain't grave, brother. She ain't grave like you think she is. You have a conflated outlook on your situation. You have a obscured vision on what the scriptures is teaching us when it comes to this very delicate topic. And brothers really got to check their intent. Because guess what? There's been this little spirit moving around the school of, I need a second one. I need a second one. And brothers ain't getting that from me. Yeah, we might joke a little bit and talk about, oh yeah, the second rib, this, that, and the third, but come on, brother. Let's be real. Let's be real. No brother, I'm saying it clear. I'm saying it clear as hell. Clear as day. Watch this. There's 2 brothers in the camp that got 2 ribs in the whole S.O.W. There's 2 brothers in the whole camp out of what? 40-something brothers?
Right, yeah.
And truthfully, only one of the brothers could really handle it. The other brother, I'm like, he's winging it. He's winging it, and everybody knows what I'm talking about, and I don't care. I don't care. Right? We don't promote it, even though it's there, just because you can go for it, because then you go 5 years down the road and you see, oh, damn, that brother couldn't handle that. Yeah, he didn't position himself properly because there were certain attributes that he was supposed to build in the first woman, being the husband. That's why the word is husband. Somebody look up husbandry or husbandman. This is why the Most High called you a husband, not a pipe rod slinger, not a Mr. Sancho man. That's not what he called you. He didn't call you the human injection machine, Mr. Get Her Pregnant, Mr. Get Her Pregnant and Get Mad. He didn't call you that. He called you a husband. What does that word mean? Husbandry or husband. What you got?
Husbandry.
Uh-huh.
The care, the cultivation, and breeding of crops and animals.
Right. So there's a care and a cultivation in being a husband. Who got husbandry?
I got it.
Okay, what you got? And then Shira, hold on.
Number 2 is the management and conservation of resources.
Damn. Because that wife is a resource, it tells you she's a possession. The management and what?
Conservation.
Conservation. What does it mean, the conservation of something? Doesn't it mean the protection of a thing? Well, who else got something? Shira?
It was the same.
Oh, okay. You got something else? You got something, Corey?
Well, out of the 1828,
Y'all are freezing me out of this school right now. Wait, I should do my hoodie on. Go ahead. Damn.
1828, it says,
Go up a degree. Just go up a degree on that AC.
it says the frugality,
Right?
domestic economy,
Uh-huh.
good management,
Uh-huh.
thrift, and it says, but in the sense we generally prefix good as good husbandry, and then number 2 it says care of domestic affairs.
Right. So the good care of domestic affairs. So what does that mean when a man is a husband? He's entrusted in the cultivation of this woman, of this resource, right? He's entrusted with the management of the domestic affairs of his home, right?
Okay.
So the question would be to my faithful brothers in Jesus, right? You faithful brothers in Yah, how is your husbandry? Well, I know you're thinking like, well, I'm a great husband. I handle my business. I'm here. I deal with my kids. I talk to my rib. I do this. I do that. Right? But really, how is it? How is it? How is your husbandry for real, for real? Go to, real quick. I just hit my brain real quick. Go here real quick. Go to Sirach. because Sirach 27:6, because your husbandry is apparent, or your lack thereof is apparent in the product, correct? Watch, read.
Sirach chapter 27 verse 6.
Come on.
The fruit declareth if the tree had been dressed.
The fruit declares if the tree hath been dressed, meaning you didn't put a skirt on the tree. To dress a tree means, did you fertilize? Did you water properly on schedule? Did you put it in a place to get the correct sunlight? Did you add nutrition to the soil? That's what it means to dress the tree. And then when you bite into the fruit, you get you an apple, it ain't soggy off the vine. It's nice, it's crispy, it's crunchy, got a little juice, the juice that run down your elbow a little bit when you bite into it. You're like, man, somebody dressed this tree beautifully, because these apples is crisp, they in season, ain't no bugs floating all through them.
Right,
These are ripe for the master's use. The tree declareth, the fruit declares if the tree has been dressed. Who got to dress the tree?
The man.
Yeah.
The who?
The man.
The what man?
The husband.
The husbandman, right? Or the husband. So if your wife is the tree and you're looking for certain fruits, and she's giving fruits, but her grapes is sour. Her apples is soggy. Damn. Right? The fruit is not edible that's coming from her. What does that tell you?
It tells you that you're not cultivating her with the word.
It tells you that she's not being cultivated
Right.
on any level.
Right.
Right? You might be thinking you put it in work, but her fruit declareth what manner of care was given. So what fruit are we going to be talking about today? Let's go back to 1 Timothy 3 and verse 11. These are the fruits that I want to talk about. Read.
1 Timothy chapter 3 verse 11.
Come on.
Even so must their wives be grave.
So let's deal with the fruit of being grave. Who knows what the word grave means? And it's not grave like bury you in a grave. What does it mean? The wives must be grave. What you think?
So, like intermission.
You need that, but that wouldn't be the actual definition of the word. It probably wouldn't even really be the usage, but you do have to be in submission, right? Who thinks they know what grave means? But you looked it up, it's fine. What you got?
Well, in the Strong's it says to be honorable
Right?
and honest.
Right. So let me show you what I got. Go there real quick. Go to grave and I kind of just read stuff, like what I want you to read is the stuff in the red mainly.
Gotcha.
But start at, I'm gonna read it real quick. Grave, I just went, I do what I do. I just go into the Greek word, G4586, right? Which is semnos. What you got for definition?
Semnos, reverend, i.e., venerable, serious.
Go down a little bit more to definition. It says phonetic spelling and then definition. Right in here. It said right here. Definite. Damn, you got that boy small. Definition is right in here somewhere. You see it? Reverend, vulnerable, serious. Yep. You got it? Go ahead.
vulnerable,
Right?
Honorable.
No, not vulnerable.
venerable,
Venerable or venerated, right? What else?
honorable,
Honorable. What else?
serious,
Huh?
serious,
Serious. What else?
dignified,
Dignified. There's a dignity about this woman where others are able to look and say, damn, I want to be just like her. Now ask yourself, brothers. Remember, I'm only dealing with brothers up in here and in our school. I don't give a damn about the outside cats. But even you brothers that are not part of the school that are listening, ask yourself, do other women want to be like your wife? Is she honorable to the level where others want to follow in her righteous They don't want to honor her because of her handbag or because she got the latest hairdo or her nails. Is she honored and revered because of the wisdom she speaks? Because of the way she carries herself? Because she puts the Most High first? Does anybody want to follow her lead because of those things? Or, oh, I just want to do my makeup like her.
No.
I want to be able to ride the fence and teeter the way she does. You got to ask yourself these things, right? You're going to continue to read. What else you got? Go down to the other red part. Helps word studies.
Dignified.
No. You're supposed to be the other red right there. Yeah.
To revere.
Right?
Be in awe.
To revere or to hold in reverence. That's really all it is. It says to be in awe. Right? Now, what is it that you're in awe of? Well, I'm gonna just add this in here real quick. See, go to Peter's. Go ahead, read on.
Weighty.
Right? Weighty. Meaning she takes things serious. Right? What else?
Deeply respected. Because
What is she respected for, though? What is your rib respected for? These are the things you got to ask yourself. As a man with a wife, is your wife respected in the congregation? Is she known for good works? Or is she known for, she just go through your phone? She always just disrespecting you. She always going back and forth. She ran over here with this dude. She ran over here with that dude. You can't even keep up with her. When it's time for her to get busy, get down, she got excuses. She always disappearing. What is she known for? This is what brothers got to ask themselves and stop capping to yourself. You capping on yourself. Thinking that you're going to move from one situation to a next. It ain't going to work, fella. Fella. It ain't going to work, fella. Why? Why won't it work? Well, because the Bible said so. Right? Give me the one in Peter's where it says it's outward adornment.
1 Peter
Oh.
3:3.
Whoa!
Rich is that big.
I like that thing. Point.
God.
What should your wife be in awe? Why should other people be in awe over your rib? What should other sisters be in awe about? Read it.
1 Peter chapter 3, verse 3.
Come on.
Whose adorning, let it not be that outward adorning.
See that? Her adorning is not an outward adorning. So they're not in awe because you just came in with the dope head wrap that matched your shoes and you had the little belt that tied it all together. Nobody gives a damn about that. No one cares. You got to bring more to the table, sis. Read.
Of plaiting the
It ain't
hair
about your hairstyle. Just got my hair done. Read.
and of wearing of gold,
We don't care about your jewels. Read.
or of putting on of apparel.
It ain't about your clothing either. Read.
But let it be the hidden man.
Let it be the what?
Hidden man.
The who?
Hidden man.
Let it be the hidden man, the hidden woman, that other sisters should be in awe and say, you know what? I do want to be like her. I see how she carries herself. I see how she takes situations serious. Man, the brothers, they can give her a duty and she just knocks it out, no complaining. She ain't going to other sisters and deterring them.
Right.
She's like, you know what? Let's just get it done, sisters. She gets things done. She got gravity about herself. Her children are in order. Read.
But let it be the hidden man of the heart.
Of the what?
Of the heart.
Right. Her mind is in the right place. And that's what others are looking at is that, damn, man, I wish my mind was aligned. I wish my faith was so strong. Or is it when they get around your rib, they like, damn, we don't even want to be around this sister.
She already know nothing.
She's a damn balloon head. She don't bring no substance. She got the little smug, nasty, I really don't want to be here look on my face. She's serious about not wanting to be here. But you know, gotta be here because he said so.
Trash.
And I was trying not to get kicked out the house this month. Like, what? I'm just trying to make sure my stuff don't end up in bags this month. Damn, that's a crazy way.
Yeah.
That's a wild piece of work right there. Right? Is your rib sliding through and dealing with the other sisters in this immature, childish, it's all about me spirit? Right? Where's her gravity? Right? Read on.
In that which is not corruptible.
And that which is not what?
Corruptible.
In what?
Corruptible.
Right. I wanna follow her because she's putting her faith in the Lord, not in corruptible things. Man, how do you balance your job and your duties, and you just got a good countenance about yourself, and you're always looking like you're ready to help? That's what sisters should be seeing in other sisters. Not, oh damn, she just disrespected the hell out of her husband, and now he's pissed all the way off, but he can't show it in front of the congregation because then he don't look crazy. Damn, I wonder what it's gonna be like when they get home. Or damn, why is that sister always getting suspended? Damn, or why is that sister always being threatened with suspension? Damn, where'd she go for 6 months? Damn, that's what the other women are worried about your rib. Where'd she go for 6 months?
Right, that's what she's known for.
She didn't have no baby. Why's she gone for? Damn, she on a long non-maternity leave. What's going on with her? How come she ain't never around? How come I'm always here doing work, but she never has to show up to this or that? Why do I gotta take it serious, but she don't? You know what's wild? That's how. You know why that's crazy and why it's important? Because, and y'all are good at this, sisters, and you can't deny it. You're good at pointing the finger and saying, "Well, you do this," and then we be saying you do it to your husband. So it's like so cruel, yet so wise. Because if he's a wise man, he'll snap in and say, "Oh damn, you know what? Let me not show an evil lesson."
Right.
But y'all are mad skilled at pointing that out in your husband. Nasty work with it. But you're even better at doing it with the sisters around you. And every time that sister don't show up, you like, see, I'm here, but she ain't.
Right. You make
I'm here. She always making excuses. See, I go on the chat and she's like, oh, she ain't gonna be in the thing. You know what? I ain't coming either. Are sisters following your sister in your rib in weakness? Is she the scapegoat? This is what you gotta ask yourselves, brothers.
These are real questions.
Is your rib the scapegoat for weakness? And then you gotta ask yourself, who allows that weakness? And does weakness propagate strength? Or does weakness propagate weakness? So when you go slide in and try to get that second rib, what's gonna happen? The first one is gonna make the second one weak as hell. She's gonna be worse. She's gonna have double the problems. If it even gets that far, because watch this. If it even gets that far, watch, because it won't.
Right.
It won't get that far because we're gonna talk about these women and these fruits, right? These fruits, these sour grapes that nobody wants. What else you got?
Grave.
Right?
Going down.
Right?
Dignified.
Dignified. You know when something has a dignified appearance, it's a dignity about it. And you look at it, you're like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's not too over the top. It's not too little. It's just right.
You're in awe.
And you're like, wow, like, how'd they do that? What else?
Honorable.
Is she honorable? Is she honored amongst the other sisters? Read.
Man of dignity.
Right, jump over to the next one. What you got?
Grave.
Uh-huh.
Being dignified are serious in behavior.
Right. Or is your rib the childish, tit for tat, railing for railing sister? She coming to you, but she said this, and then she did this, and then it's like, what'd you do? Well, I just got an attitude. Or does she just get an attitude with sisters because she don't like the way things is going? Read.
Someone reflecting a respect for their roles.
Does she respect her role as a wife? That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Does your wife respect her role as a wife? Or is she just rolling with the title? Well, you know, he is an officer in the camp. You know, he is an up and coming soldier, so there's some benefit. What?
I see a lot of women that's like that, where it's like, they don't want, it's like, all I am is a wife. I can't teach, I can't do something else, I can't do something that you do, and it's like, bro, you don't.
Yeah,
You
that
not
all I
really
am,
alone?
that all I am is a wife spirit is trash.
Yeah, like that, it's crazy.
Oh, I'm just a wife, so you just here to just like just lay down and just breathe? What are you here for? Because if I'm just a wife, well then, what do we always tell the women of the camp, wife or not? We let sisters know that y'all are literally, when you're moving in the right spirit, the backbone of the camp. Y'all are the backbone of the other essentials outside of the teaching that we need. Ain't no brother sewing garments. I might be able to string something together, you know, if I had to. But I'm not doing garments for all these dudes. Y'all got time for that? So we got sisters that's doing that, right? We gotta eat. If we doing our part, then we need somebody to help the other part. But the point is, does your wife take her role serious? Or is she just a roommate? She just there with you. I'm just a companion. I'm just here. Just counting my days, biding my time. And she on the clock. Like, yeah, can't wait for this nigga to mess up.
He got one more mess up and then
Yeah, he got one more chance. He got one more bringing up that multiple wife BS. He got one more bringing up that multiple wife BS, and watch what I do. Child support. She got that thing on speed dial. Welfare, she got that thing on speed dial. Her mama, she got her on speed dial. Her friends on speed dial. The other wicked ass sister that she been consorting with on speed dial, ready to do what? Gossip, ready to dip out on you. I'm gonna show y'all something. If you got a woman that gives you the ultimatum that if you do this, I'm leaving, that ain't your woman. You're just a prisoner in the moment. She's your woman in that moment. You know, if you get a second wife, well, I ain't dealing with that. I'm leaving. Yo, you should have never got married. You should have never got married. You should have left her at the door. Why? Because if she could hit you with that ultimatum and look you dead in your damn face, you don't think she got other ultimatums up her sleeve? What the hell? She doesn't expose them yet. But there's other alternatives. She's only gonna go so far because she ain't serious about this. She don't give a damn about the Most High. When it all boils down, she's gonna find some reason why I can only walk this far. Ain't there gotta be no multiple wife thing? Or I don't feel like I need to be doing that. Why I gotta babysit her kids? Why I gotta do this? Why I gotta go do this over here?
I gotta meet them over here.
Why I gotta do that? Why I gotta drive? Why I gotta? It's all why? If she argue with you in every damn situation, guess what? She ain't great, man. She ain't serious about this. She ain't serious about being your wife. She wants to be a wife, but she ain't serious. What else you got?
Grave, dignified.
Wrong choice. Sisters don't want to go down that path. Yeah, well, if they don't want to go down the path, why even bring them to the? Why even try to walk them down the path?
Right. You can't.
You're supposed to search that out at the door.
Right.
You're supposed to figure out, as a good husbandman, what path are you willing to not go down? So we can end this right here. But brothers be capping on themselves. And then because you didn't want to search those things out, you try to figure it out with a whole nother person. But then guess what they're gonna come with? Paths that they ain't ready to walk down. So you're gonna have two ribs that don't want to walk with you down the path.
But they're going.
And then you're gonna say, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just get another one.
Right.
And you're gonna keep propagating the same madness because you didn't want to do the work as a man to figure it out. You didn't want to be real with yourself that this woman ain't the woman for me. Yeah, she liked me on a level. We talked, right? We had a nice little talk today, right? And we were talking about it. Yeah, she liked me on a level. But is she really willing to go down the path of the Lord? That's what you're supposed to be searching out as a husbandman. You're supposed to be examining that dirt. You're supposed to be checking them leaves. You're supposed to make sure that them roots ain't dry. You're supposed to be looking at the bark. You're supposed to be looking at the flowers when they come in. Damn, why is only half the tree coming in? Like I got a tree in my front yard, right? And half the tree stopped growing. The tree in my front yard. Y'all don't realize it now. Some of y'all that been seeing my house, you probably realize like, damn, this tree wasn't growing on half. Now it's growing, the whole tree. So I had to examine the tree and I'm like, yo, damn, tree ain't growing on half the side. And all you gotta do is just look down and you see, oh, the dirt is being washed away when it rains. So now the roots are exposed. So what do? You get more dirt, you get compost, you fill it in, you cut the dead parts off, and what do you have? A tree that's actually growing on all sides.
Right.
You'll never know that the tree was doing that, right? But I have to cut back the tree, trim it down, compost it, or dress the tree for it to be able to produce leaves. But I had to go and look at it. I had to pay attention to it. Then I had to do work towards it. Back-breaking work, shoveling dirt, wheelbarrows, compost, dirt, worms, bugs, right? All to make sure that this tree had its best chance. And I didn't see the results right away. I had to wait till the next season. Because before I cut it, I planned it. I said, you know what? I'm not going to cut this tree when the leaves are on it. I'm going to wait till winter when all the leaves have fallen and it's going to be easier to get to the branches. So I had a plan. I had a plan according to the tree. And then I executed my plan. Now the tree is full because that's husbandry. I didn't lie to myself like, oh, no, the tree is okay. The tree is fine. It don't need no work. It'll do its own thing. It'll bounce back. I had to put in the work to make that tree what I knew it could be. What else you got?
This term implies a
Right.
person worthy of respect,
Right?
someone who carries themselves with seriousness and dignity.
Come on.
The idea isn't about being sober,
Somber.
right? But rather honorable,
Right?
and reverence,
Right?
and behavior.
Uh-huh.
Such a person's presence
Right?
and actions should inspire respect in others, reflecting inner
Wait,
strength,
what should it inspire?
inner strength
Uh-huh.
and integrity.
It should inspire respect in others. Others should be inspired to respect your wife, brothers. For what? That inner man. Right? I'm gonna give y'all two scriptures. Go to Psalm, just write them down. Psalms 25 and verse 21. Let's go there. Psalm 25 and 21. Proverbs 11 and 3. Quick on the sword. Quick
Con,
on the sword.
I got some.
Psalm 25, 21. Read.
Psalm 25 verse 21.
Because it says reflecting inner strength and integrity. Read.
Let integrity and uprightness preserve
See
me.
that? Integrity is a preserver. Integrity just means pureness. The pureness of something. The integrity. Can it hold up under scrutiny? What else?
For I wait on thee.
Proverbs 11 and 3.
Proverbs chapter 11 verse 3.
Come on.
The integrity of the upright shall guide them.
See that? Does your wife move in her integrity? Or does she move in her pride? Does she move in her youth? Does she move in her lust? Read.
But the perverseness of
But
transgression
is she perverse? Is she perverse? Every night it's a council. Every other day it's a council. Not a dull moment, huh? She always turns. But the perverseness of what?
of transgressors
Go ahead.
shall destroy them.
Yeah. The perverseness of trans, and you can see the destruction on their face. They just around just looking like, I'm just here, bud. Just here, man.
No life.
No life. Because the life is being sucked out of them through their perverseness. 1 Timothy 3 and verse 11. Let's go back.
Con. 1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 11. Even so must their wives be grave,
Right? What else?
not slanderers.
Not what?
Slanderers.
Right, so let's deal with slander. We dealt with grave, we knocked it out the park. Triple slam home run. That's how I'm feeling about it. Feeling like we did a good job on that. But it was very clear, it was crispy, it was clean. Everybody understand about, I be laughing at me. Everybody understand about the gravity? Any questions on what it means to be grave, sisters? Husbands?
There you go.
I didn't hear no brothers?
Right.
Let's deal with slander. Believe it or not, even though you might not be having an active rib, you're still a husband. That's an innate quality that the Most High is building in you through the Word. So if you're learning to be a man, you're automatically learning how to be a husband. You're learning how to take care of things. So when I use that word, I'm using it loosely for all the brethren. We're all husbandmen, right? Because we're learning how to be men through the wisdom, and the wisdom shows us how to be caretakers of the flock, of yourself, of each other. Y'all see this? So don't sell yourself short. Slander. Oh my God, this is gonna be. You know, start speaking in tongues. I'm gonna start speaking in Greek. Slander. G1228. Diabolos. Diabolos. What does that sound like? Diabolos.
Diablo.
Damn. Because guess what? That's what it means. When you slander, you got the devil in you.
Yeah.
That's what it means. I'm whispering like this so y'all can really see that I'm being grave. This is serious. Right? Diabolos. Diablos. Or in Espanol, say it again.
Diablo.
Diablo. He said with the tongue roll, it's Diablo. He's so suave with it. He's so suave. Right? Go down to the red. Go ahead and read.
Right. Slanderous.
Definition real quick. Slanderous, accusing falsely. So, is your wife a false accuser? Or does she execute righteous judgment in her speech towards others? Well, let's see. Read. What you got?
Slanderous.
Right.
With the article.
Uh-huh.
The slanderer. Par excellence.
Right.
The devil.
The what?
The devil.
The what?
The devil.
She becomes the devil with her tongue. What else you got?
To slander.
Right.
Accuse.
Uh-huh.
Defame.
Read.
Properly. A slanderer.
Uh-huh.
A false accuser.
Now think about this. She false accuse you and slander you. What's she gonna do to that second woman that wants to slide in? You don't stand a chance. Remember Bernie Mac? He said, y'all don't understand.
Yeah. Right.
I'm scared of you, right? You don't stand a chance. Think about it. If she can slander you and falsely accuse you and defame you to brothers or to other women, because I be hearing it. Damn, she said that about him? Jesus. Man, let's get her on the phone real quick. Let's deal with it. Yeah, I said that because, oh, damn, but damn, sis, why'd you say that to that person?
Right.
Why'd you let that information out to that person who's just going to carry it and slander more? So just think about it. Their wives can't be slanderers, but she slanders you, and you're her hubby. Now you want to try to venture off into multiple rib territory. You don't get slandered for that. See, you're just doing it for lust. See, she's going to bring up all the accusations on you.
Right.
And then what you going to do? She's just wicked. I'm doing it anyway. Or you're going to be real with your situation that you didn't work on her. That you didn't get that slanderous devil, Diablo, chupacabra tongue out of her damn mouth. That mind state, that devil mind. You got to have the devil in you if you could talk bad and lie on somebody.
Or somebody you're supposed to love.
Yeah, you got to have the devil in you. You got to have Satan obscuring you and your mentality if you can literally slander your husband, or just slander a sister, or just slander a brother. Right? What else you got?
Unjustly.
Unjustly. Go ahead.
Criticizing to hurt.
Doing what?
Unjustly.
Doing what?
Criticizing to hurt.
Yeah. Because it's childish. To be a slanderer is childish. Because you got some women. That's why it says the wickedness of a woman is damn near unsurpassed. It's nothing greater. Because a woman will slander another woman just for her husband not even to look at her.
Yeah.
Oh, I noticed that he's looking at her. You know what? Let me conjure up a story. She get home. Hey, babe, did you notice that such and such was doing such and such? That's weird, right? Oh, wow. And you're like, huh? And then she's like, yeah, because I noticed that she was doing that. And then, and it's like, what? She just conflated a whole story so you can have a negative outlook on that sister.
Right.
I've seen sisters sit next to potential second ribs and literally, what are you here for? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Well, yeah, because he used to have a weed demon on him. And it's like, damn! You gonna tell about his past skeletons so that nobody else get with him?
Right. Things that
I've seen
happened
it.
years ago.
All the sabotage, you know?
I've seen it. I've heard it. Yeah, but think about it. If she has no integrity to sabotage you, the question is why? Why didn't you teach her about integrity so she wouldn't sabotage you? Why didn't you search those things out before you laid down with the one?
Mm.
And then ask yourself, are you qualified for the second? No. You're disqualified because of your rib. You're disqualified because of her. Bottom line, why would you even? And then you got to think about it. Why would you want to introduce somebody to her? Why is Yashikar looking at you and shaking his damn head like that? Yashikar. Yashikar's like, yep, you got a point. Like, think about it. You feel comfortable bringing another sister into your house with that woman, the dragon slayer? she be whooping your ass at night. What's she gonna do to that new one? She got you in the corner boxing you up. She treating you like damn Gervonta Davis.
That old boy?
That old boy, and all of them.
Yeah.
Just got you against the ropes every night. Boom, 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 boom. And you sitting there like,
Babe, no.
I'm like, brother, why can't you breathe?
Hey, hell, speed out.
You got no breath in you. She just beating you down with problem after problem, situation after situation. Why would you want to introduce somebody else to that? You got to just think about it. You got to think about what would your house be like a year from now when, okay, you got to go to the mall, they in the house together, and your rib don't like her, but she's just dealing with it because you said so. But at any moment, she could just dip out. Any moment. Right? And then you come home and they both gone. And you're like, wait, what happened? Are you blowing up phone? Yeah, we left. I couldn't take it no more because she was too this, and I couldn't take it no more because you like her more than me. Am I speaking like lies?
Round point.
Right. I know I'm on point because these things have happened and they'll continue to happen until brothers literally get out of their intentions that are not aligned with the camp mind. Like I said, this ain't for brothers outside this camp, to be honest. It don't matter because brothers are gonna do what they gotta do. If you ain't got no leader, you're gonna do what you're gonna do anyway. If you ain't got no man that you gotta report to and submit to, you're gonna do what you wanna do. But in here, we gotta submit to what the scriptures say. And we gotta submit to what the camp culture is. The culture ain't women. That ain't the culture. That's why out of the 40 plus brothers, there's only 2 brothers in the whole school. In all the school that got San Antonio, whatever, included. So that's 3 brothers that got multiple wives. Out of what, 80, 100 plus men?
Yeah.
Think about it. Think about it. Right? I don't even sit here and act like I'm qualified for 2. And I know some stuff. But I got a lot to work on. Trust me, I do. I can admit that because I'm real with my situation. I can look at my rib, I can look at myself, I look at my house, and I'm like, nope, there's still work to do before I even endeavor into that. Before I even entertain it. Because what am I trying to promote? Right? Yeah, you get the second one and then you won't even have the first one. You never had her. What he said, you never had your car. You ever watch Fast and Furious? He said, I almost had you. He said, you never had me. You never had your car. Right?
Yeah.
You never had her. You know why? Because you couldn't get her to be serious. You couldn't stop her from slandering you and others. What else we got?
And condemn.
Right?
To sever a relationship.
To do what?
Sever a relationship.
Yeah, is she ready to sever the relationship through her speech or break down others? Does she promote the unifying of the camp? Or is it, this is my favorite one. Well, y'all, well, you and them, why it ain't us, sis? Why is it y'all? So it's y'all. So who the hell is she? You ain't a part of this? No, because in her mind, y'all means you all and me separate. That's what y'all means.
Right.
Y'all go ahead. That's what y'all do. If your rip talks like that, forget about it. Good night. Good night. That's what y'all do. That means she don't believe nothing you say. She ain't a part of this. Spiritually, she's here physically. That's the easy part.
Right.
But you should have been able to transition from being here spiritually to being physically to being here spiritually, but you stop putting the work in. Right? You stop being that husbandman. You stop assessing the tree for damages and for flaws and for lack of production. So now, what is that really? You stop holding the tree accountable for itself. A tree is supposed to bring forth fruit. Right? If a tree don't bring forth fruit, then what? You let it take up space? You're supposed to cut that thing down, right? And let's start over. Just like your rib is that tree, you're supposed to cut out the things that are stopping her from production. But you know why you can't do it? You're focused on another wife. So you can't even see what she's shortcoming at, the first one. You focus on the other potential situations that may arise or may not arise, while your current situation is just, it's like blah, it's bland. Right? It's bland. But what are you doing to make sure that going forward things get better? What else you got? Read on.
Backbiter.
Oh, damn. Go ahead.
An accuser.
Calumniate. It's all good. A backbiter, accuser, calumniator. Right? We can look that up. Or just slanderer. That's what it is, right? What else?
Someone who casts through, i.e., making charges that bring down, destroy.
See that? Does your wife cast charges to bring down and destroy the outlook on another person to lift herself up? Here goes another one. You correcting your rib for something that she did, and the first thing she does is what? But she said, but you do. Damn, wait. I thought we was correcting you real quick. Right? But then her first thing is to now, he said it, boomerang it right to you. Well, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy if she can't be corrected. And that as soon as you open up your mouth to give some type of constructive criticism or teaching or coaching moments, she can't be coached. Well, nigga, you just sit on the bench all day. Well, damn, I'm the coach. I'm not in the game.
Right.
The coach don't play the game, he coaches. All you do is sit on the bench. Well, okay. See that? But then that's a slander.
Yes.
That's a slander. When you're correcting and then she throws the correction back at you to point out what you're doing so she ain't got to take the heat, that's slander. Because a lot of times it's out of emotion and it's hyperbolic speech that she's doing. She's amping things up more than what it really is. And that's a slander. to make you check yourself. Well, damn, do I do that? Now, guess what? I can't correct you because avenging all disobedience once my obedience is fulfilled. That's what they want you to do. Shut up until you get yourself 1,000% right.
1,000%. Lawless.
So then nobody can correct nobody? We just gonna be unlawless? I gotta hold my peace until I'm 1,000,000% blameless?
Till you're Christ.
Yeah, but think about that. That ain't a woman. That's not a woman to be honored or respected or revered. That's a disassembler. It tells you. It tells you. She's there to destroy. Read the part right next to it.
Satan is used by God in this play,
Right?
as a predictable wind-up toy,
Go ahead.
playing out his evil nature.
Your rib is like a wind-up toy for Satan, just playing out the evil nature. Golly. What else you got? Read.
Not slanderers,
Right?
refraining from gossip,
Right?
are speaking harmfully
Right?
of others,
Right?
showing self-control in speech.
Does she have self-control in her speech? There's a reason why I'm going to all these definitions. I don't got to go to no Bible. We're going to go to the Bible, but the definition right there is just destroying this whole mind state. Because now you get to just hold the mirror up of the definition right next to your rib's face, and you're like, oh damn, she don't control her speech. And even if she does control her speech, she's huffing and puffing all through the building. She got an attitude with every little thing. So is she really in control, or is she just emotional in a different way? Read.
Paul encourages
No, jump down to the red part.
a woman's most ready weapon
Uh-huh.
is ever her tongue.
See that? That's why it says life and death is in the power of the tongue. That's why Proverbs 31, right? Watch this. Proverbs 31 and verse. Somebody get it for me.
There being kindness.
Yep. Proverbs 31:26. Read.
Proverbs chapter 31, verse 26.
Come on.
She openeth her mouth with wisdom,
Right?
and in her tongue is the law of kindness.
Yeah, but it tells you a woman's most ready weapon is her tongue. She give you a tongue lashing. Read.
She
No,
looked.
no.
She is, with all her noble, generous qualities,
Right?
often quick-tempered,
Mm-hmm.
passionate,
Yeah, she'll cook for you. She's generous. Babe, I ironed your work clothes and your bath water. I dusted the house. But let you say something she don't like. She gonna treat you like the 4-year-old baby. She gonna treat you like you the son. Why? Because that tongue. You didn't teach her to rule her tongue, which you didn't teach her how to rule her thoughts. As a husband, you didn't look at her and say, wait, she got a problem with the way she talks because she got a problem with the way she thinks. Let me correct one, then the other will fall in line. You just said, oh, you know what? It's not a big deal. Or you guess what? You were just damn oblivious and didn't even see it. So what were you doing the whole time? You were supposed to be betrothing and cultivating and courting. And if you bad with one tree, you're going to be bad with another tree because you'll make the same mistakes. You won't know what to look for. Right? Read on.
impulsive,
Uh-huh.
jealous,
Damn. Impulsive. Wait, what?
jealous,
Huh?
jealous,
Huh?
jealous.
Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 10. Is your rib jealous? And this is why you won't even make it to, a year from now. You won't make it to a year from now with no second rib. If your rib is jealous. Why? Because you will be sabotaged left and right. She will sabotage you. She will bring up charges. She will slander you. She will defame you. She will make you look like crap. She will make you feel like crap. Right? Just because you want to try to pursue something. But guess what? You knew she was jealous in the beginning. What did we talk about red flags today?
That you we talk about red flags mean that like you should never ignore them.
Right,
That should be the first thing that you're looking for.
right.
And then dealing with them, like don't let it just continue to fester and grow. And you overlook it, and now you're committed to something, and you've already gone too far.
Right, and don't let yourself get so attached that you look at the red flags as, you know what, they're just there and that's her,
Right.
right? I'm so enamored with this woman that, or I'm so hard up for a woman that her red flags, that's just part of the territory. Hell nah.
Nope.
The whole point of courting a woman and doing it the correct way is to see, are her red flags like little things that I could erase,
Are they like
right? Or is it like the damn 50-foot American flag?
Right. Right.
Is it stamped in red? Is it a scarlet flag? Like, can I deal with this is the point, right? But if you're oblivious to know what to deal with, or if you just chalk it up to, oh, that's her, or, you know what? The spirit will weed it out of her. You just as dumb as she are. And she is.
Oh.
And naive.
You just as naive and childish as she is. The spirit will guide her out of it. Nah, nigga.
I'm gonna show her the Bible verse.
Yeah, the spirit ain't guiding nothing. The spirit is gonna let you fall into that headlong.
Yep.
The spirit was the red flags.
Yeah.
And then you were like, well, you know, I just gotta get me a rib. Huh? You just gotta get you a rib. So you just gonna accept any old thing. Well, you know, when I got with her, she wasn't like that. And then, you know, well then what the hell's your problem, brother? Where's your upkeep?
Right.
No way around it.
Mhm.
For the husbandman, why did you get slothful? It said the house dropping through slothfulness. Overgrown, thorns and thistles. The land is not profitable through slothfulness. But a good husbandman is gonna clear those thorns, those thistles, those briars, those weeds. He's gonna constantly, it's a constant work. It's a constant work, because weeds don't stop because you want them to. Bad thought process don't stop because you think it should. Or, man, she, you know, she be in class, huh? She be in class doing what? So y'all are in class right now and I'm background noise. Y'all look me dead in my damn face and be disinterested to my face.
Oh wow.
You thinking about what you about to go eat?
Right. The
You thinking about tomorrow? You thinking about the baby? You thinking about did the baby eat? You thinking about what you ate yesterday? You got every thought but what I'm talking about and what the Bible is saying. So if that's the thoughts that she got, what's really growing? What wisdom and word is really growing in her? And then you go home and you be like, yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Hours. You in the bathroom, 3-4 hours, just scrolling, kids crying, going crazy. Oh, stop! Sit down! Shut up! That's all you hear from the door. Like, what the hell's going on? She killing somebody? And you just dum-dum-dum-dum. Baby's banging on the door. Dad! Dad! I'm almost done. Leave me alone. You just scrolling, just wasting your time.
In the bathroom.
Wasting your damn time hiding from your family. Pop out and then lay down. And then all you want to do is have sex. That's it. It's about your needs. Right? But you didn't think about the things you should have been had your mind on, which was that present situation. That's why she is jealous. Right? She was jealous already, and you decided, you know what? The word will convert her. The spirit will convict her. Well, let's see. Read it. Read it. Wisdom of Solomon. Uh-huh.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1 verse 10.
Yes, sir.
For the ear of jealousy heareth all things.
Yeah, bruh. It's like, damn, how'd you hear that, babe? Because she checking on you. Make sure you ain't stepping out of pocket.
Right.
The ear of jealousy heareth all things. Like, damn. You like looking around like that. She got a microphone? She got a recorder somewhere?
You gonna be going?
It's like, yeah, I know you got that other da-da-da-da-da. You like, wait, what?
It was the thought of my head.
She hear your thoughts. Because her jealousy is on 10.
Yeah, dog.
But really, it ain't just jealous. It ain't just that she hears it. She's sliding through your phone.
Investigate.
She pulling up to the window when you pull up to see who's in the car with you. It's like, damn, it's just the brother. You pull up to the school, she's running to the front to see, oh, we got up in there. You go into the store, she right behind you. What you doing, babe?
No.
Hydrating.
Don't listen when new come in class.
Yeah, somebody new come in class, she's like, who you here for? No. Who introduced you to the wisdom?
All right, you worse.
Oh, yeah.
Who introduced you to the shalom, sister?
Who invited you?
No, it's not invited. No, you gotta be more eloquent than that. Because she can't be assuming. Shalom, sister. So, who invited you to the, who introduced you to the wisdom?
True.
And then she's like, oh yeah, I met the brothers in the mall, and she's young and she's nice, and she's like, which brothers in the mall?
That's so bad.
Was it the one with the ponytail?
Oh
Or
man.
was it the ball guy? What day was it, sister? That was Tuesday? Oh, jeez. My husband worked that day.
Right.
So, you just bringing bitches to class?
Wow.
But not like that, though. It ain't that loud. She waits till you get into an argument. Like, yeah, I see the little chick you got in class.
Right.
You're like, damn, what the fuck? We ain't even talking about that. We talking about finances. We talking about the kids, and you talking about some chick I got in class and I don't got in class.
You all smiling in her face.
But then, yeah, you smile. Only to get the info, because the ear of jealousy, read it again.
For the ear of jealousy heareth all things,
Read.
and the noise of murmurings is not his.
See that? And the murmurings ain't hid. What verse you at?
I just finished
Read verse
10.
11. Read verse 11.
Verse 11.
Right?
Therefore, beware of murmuring,
Come on.
which is unprofitable,
That's the thing. That's slander. That murmuring. Go ahead.
and refrain your tongue from backbiting.
That's slander. Read.
For there is no word so secret
Uh-huh.
that shall go for naught,
Right?
and the mouth that belieth
Right?
slayeth the soul.
It does what?
Slayeth the
The
soul.
mouth that belieth do what?
Slayeth the
The
soul.
mouth that's slanderous and motivated by jealousy is going to slay the person that it don't want around it. Go from there. Ecclesiasticus 26 and verse 5.
Ecclesiastes, chapter 26 and verse 5.
Read.
There be three things that mine heart feareth,
Go ahead.
and for the fourth I was sore afraid.
Come on.
The slander of a city.
Most High said, my heart feareth for that city that's being slandered. Because that slander leads to death, man. Read.
The gathering together of an unruly multitude.
Yeah, is your rib gathering with another unruly sister? Some of y'all are. You linking up with the damn sister that ain't doing a damn thing with her life. And you think, well, it's all sisterhood. No, all sisterhood ain't sisterhood, sis. That sound like Kamala Harris.
Which makes sense.
Word salad in right now. All sisterhood ain't sisterhood, sis. But we just communicate about what? It ain't profitable. Murmurings and slander. Gossip. Read.
And a false accusation.
Uh-huh.
All these are worse than death.
Come on.
But a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman.
And that's why brothers be moving around grief-stricken. That's crazy. Oh my God, brothers be moving around like mopey to dopey, pouting. I want another one, but she won't let me. Because you know the reality of your situation. You just don't want to face it. That as soon as you open that door, that nigga is gonna slam it in your face. She gonna bend you up against that wall and start hitting you with body blows and body shots. Right? Well, you didn't even deal with me the right way. Like all your whole relationship is about to just be on Front Street.
Yep.
He shouldn't be able to take another rib. He didn't even teach me. They'll literally admit that you didn't teach them just so you can't do it.
Yep.
I've heard it. Heard it. Who's heard that with me? Who heard that with me? Somebody was here when I heard that. I heard that. A sister literally was like, yeah, he don't teach me. Also, we could say, well, listen, you can't have another rib until you teach this first one, brother. That's what the Bible says. Damn. Just think about how smart that woman is. Think about how manipulative that woman is.
Manipulative. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, she's definitely more intelligent too.
Yeah.
Wise to do evil, but to do good they don't know. Think about how smart she uses the Bible to her advantage, to disadvantage her husband. What type of woman do you want? What type of woman is she, and why would you want her? But that's your first wife. That's your first one. I'm laughing because it's damn hilarious. Now, would you get a first wife like that?
Lie.
Would you have a first wife like that? My good brother McGovern Ward, with all the precious jewels that the conglomerate of brothers has endowed you with.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Didn't you kind of have to put off a woman like that?
Yeah.
I mean, damn. The brother said, look, I can only go this far with you, sis. Because you ain't it.
Yep.
Now, was it easy? Be honest.
No, it wasn't.
Because a man wants what a man wants.
Right.
Right? And we all have similar, we got passions. The things that we lust after. But what was more important, my brother? To fall into the deep ditch?
Nope.
A whore is a deep
To
ditch.
fall into the, I didn't call nobody no whore.
Oh man.
I just said a deep ditch, meaning that you fall into something that is hard to dig out of. That's all I'm saying. Calling nobody no hoes, no bitches, none of that. We ain't using that language up in here. Was it worth falling into the deep ditch
No.
or keeping your sanity
Keeping my sanity.
and using the wisdom to say, you know what? The Bible has taught me something. The Bible has taught me to count the cost. The Bible has taught me to cast out the scorner. The Bible has shown me that I don't have to run to everything that's presented to me just because it's there.
Nope.
The Bible taught me all things are lawful,
All things are.
but all things are not expedient.
Yep.
And it would have been hard for me to edify this person. Speaking in my low tone voice,
So, you know,
it's like my clear eyes.
Oh, wow.
Like if I was a psychologist, down the voice I'd be like, yeah, so how you feeling today? Tell me more. Tell me more. While I write nothing down. I'd be like, so tell me. Really? He did that? Right? Quadazat PhD.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Read!
But a grief of heart
Uh-huh.
and sorrow
Right?
is a woman that is jealous over another woman.
She pull up to the mall. You dealing with a customer. Who was that? Ever so gently. Who was that? It was a customer, babe. What was her name? I don't remember her name.
Doesn't matter.
Why were you standing so close to her? Because I had to show her the oil and put it on her skin? How come the other brother couldn't do that? Like, nigga, because it's my job too? Well, how come you touched her with the index finger but you didn't use the pinky? Because the pinky would show that you don't really like her like that. But since you use the index with the middle finger and then you rub the two oils together, I see what you're doing.
Oh my God.
Damn.
The whole play.
I was like, what? Or it's, hey, babe, why are you at the mall? Oh, nothing. Oh, you were working. Yeah, I was working, but you know, I had to get hours of work. I'm sorry, man. Y'all think I'm capping. That's the thing, y'all think I'm capping. Y'all think I'm making this up. It be real. Brother can't even do his job in the mall without his rib creeping out of Bath and Body Works or sliding through the little gap or hiding behind the pillar or making herself small against a trash can.
Right. all of a sudden, she wants to bring food.
She's sliding out. Yeah, all of a sudden. I thought you were hungry. Nah, well, I just remember you made the food and I had brought. Oh, I thought this was. Oh, all of a sudden now you taking your role serious.
Right.
That's hilarious.
She making herself small against the pillars, tiptoeing. She looking like Inspector damn Gadget.
Right.
Who was she? Well, that wasn't a she. That was a he. Well, it looked like a she.
That's a hot.
That's a hawk. It didn't look like a hawk to me. Right? It's like, I see you got her number. Why'd you get her number? I got my phone out so I could charge the cell because the phone uses the tap. Well, you got her number in your phone. Yeah, it's in the transactions so that they can get their points and blah, 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 blah. I'm calling the council. Like, what? I'm just doing my job.
That's
Right?
right.
But then what does that do to that man? Read it from the top again. Grief of heart.
But a grief of heart.
You move around in grief. You can't even do the work of the Lord. You can't even hand out flyers. Think about it. With the amount of phone calls that I get on a day-to-day basis, right? Obviously, it's mostly Houston-based phone calls. I'll get the occasional VA phone call from a sister. I get the occasional Rochester phone call from a sister. Imagine if my phone rang and my rib was like, why is that sister calling you? Like I have single sisters that call. Also have brothers' ribs, they call. But imagine if my phone rang and I couldn't say, hey babe, can you grab my phone real quick and bring it to me? Without her looking at it like, who the hell is that? Sister who? What camp is she in? What you doing? Why you talking to her? Some of y'all bros you'll never get to the point of being able to counsel anybody but brothers. Think about that.
Can't do work.
Can't even do your work because why? You haven't conquered her jealousy. She won't even allow you to do the job of a priest because in her mind, you just hard up for women. But you didn't prove that you weren't. You didn't prove that you weren't. Read on.
But a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman.
Come on.
And a scourge of the tongue
Uh-huh.
was communicated
It
with all.
says that woman is a scourge of the tongue. And she's going to communicate with everyone. Read.
An evil wife is a yoke shaken.
And she's now an evil wife. But she's not integral. You know when you cook your egg and you crack it and you cook it and the yolk don't break or you break it, but the egg is nice and round in the pot? That's an egg cooked with integrity because it held up. Or when you crack that yolk and the yolk is still together, you ever crack an egg and the yolk is already broke? Do you eat that egg? I wouldn't eat that egg. The egg yolk is supposed to be intact.
Right.
You're gonna look at that and say, wait, there's something wrong here. Why is the egg yolk broke? Was that egg trying to hatch? What was going on here? Because the egg is supposed to be intact. There's only a certain amount of room in that shell for the egg to move around, so it can't bounce and break. Right? But think about why does it say an evil wife is like a yoke shaking? Because you're trying to say, no, rib, wife of my bosom, settle down, and she's like Hulk smashing. That's what she's doing. Why? Because what's her motivation? Her jealousy. She's not serious. Read on.
An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro.
Uh-huh.
He that hath hope of her is as though he held a scorpion.
Question, what man is going to go walk up to a scorpion and grab it?
No.
Right, so then why would you grab her and lay hold on her? It just said she's like a scorpion. Why would you lay hold on that?
Mess around with that.
So now we go into judgment and assessment.
God.
Ecclesiastes 37 and verse 10. Somebody get that. Somebody get Proverbs 30. Somebody get Proverbs 6 and 34. Proverbs 6 and 34. Right? So read Ecclesiastes 36 and verse 10. No, Salaki. 37 and verse 10.
Book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 37 and verse 10.
Come on.
Consult not with one that suspecteth thee.
Right? So you can't even consult with your wife because in the back of her mind, she's like, you just here for women. I know what you want. I know what you about. Went through your phone the other day. I eavesdropped on your conversation the other day. I heard. Now you a suspect. You a suspect in your own house. You suspect. It's crazy. Read on.
And hide thy counsel.
Do what?
Hide thy
But
counsel.
what do? You think you got pillow talk with this woman? You think you could consult with this woman? You can't even, like, think about it. If you're a bishop and or if you're a deacon, right? I don't want to use the word deaconess, but in turn, that's what she would be, right? She would be a deaconess, meaning she's on the same level as you, but with different job function. Because it tells you, the women that were the wives of a deacon, they were responsible for distribution of alms. So she had to be fair and equitable. They were responsible for different things that was going on in the church. So she had to have a level of sobriety on her. Right? But if she ain't on your level and you trying to do these things and move up, and she's constantly weighing you down, I mean, wow, you got to sit back and really ask yourself, what am I doing? What am I doing and what am I not doing right? What have I not added to this spirit? What time did I not take? What did I miss in the cultivation process? Read.
From such as envy thee.
11, read.
Neither consult with a woman touching her own womb.
No, read it again.
Neither consult with a woman touching her of whom she is jealous.
Proverbs 6:34. Why? Why do you not deal with a jealous woman? Why? Read.
Proverbs 6 or 34.
For
jealousy is the rage of a man.
Or a woman. Jealousy is the rage of her. She's enraged through her jealousy. You didn't weed it out. You can't eradicate it this far. You too far. You too far gone. You let it go for so long. You ain't eradicating that spirit. So now you just walk around grief, wishing what you could have and what you couldn't have. Read on.
Therefore, he will not spare in the day of vengeance.
Yeah, she's not going to spare in the day of vengeance. That's why I said there's no wickedness like the wickedness of a woman. Because through her jealousy, she's not going to spare you, the potential second rib, any woman around. They're all ops in her eyes.
Yeah. Y'all.
Any sister that walks in this door to try to learn, op. Damn. Are you serious? That's a very nasty spirit to have. When you see a new person, the first thing you think is, let me protect my own sovereignty. No, we all should feel a certain way up in here, and it shouldn't be that that's the op, because it's a woman and she might like my husband. But then, again, what is hubby giving off? Are you giving off those inflections? Are you inflecting that into her through your lack? Because when you don't pay attention to a woman, she's sitting there looking at what you paying attention to.
Damn.
And guess what she's doing? While you looking at her, she's looking at you. Look at her.
Yep.
And then she's like, yeah, nigga, I saw you looking. I know what your attentions are on. And then what? Here we go. Read on.
He will not regard any ransom.
He will not, there's nothing you can pay. to get that jealousy up out of her. There's nothing you can do to stay that jealousy. Go to 1 Timothy 3 and verse 11. Okay, I got 2 more points. Jesus. That old me is guilty of everything that is being brought out. At least somebody bear witness.
That's real.
At least somebody bore witness to the Spirit, because, hey, I know I ain't making it up. Gemara said,
Hey,
deal with it.
I lived this, so
Huh?
it was my last grade, so yeah.
See? Brothers is bearing witness, but now you're able to do what? Better assessment of you, of what you bring to the table and what you're going to impart into this quote unquote wife. Read.
1 Timothy chapter 3, verse
We'll
11.
go through these quick. Go ahead.
Even so must their wives be grave,
Uh-huh.
not slanderers,
Uh-huh.
sober.
Let's deal with sobriety. Right? What do you got in the red? This one ain't that long. What you got?
Sober,
Right?
not intoxicated with wine.
Right? That's in parentheses because it's figurative. It's sobriety. There's a sobriety that a man's wife should have because she's dealing with a deacon, a bishop, right? Because she's dealing with the congregation. So do you let some intoxicated, uncontrollable beast out on the congregation? Or do you tame that beast and then let them out? Which one?
Tame it.
Yeah. And if you can't tame it, what you do? You put that nigga down. Bullet to the back of the head. Out of there. Now, I'm not telling no brothers to go shoot their ribs. Brothers got brand new glizzies and all. Niggas like, oh, I was just target practicing. I said they don't do it. Nah. What I'm saying is, yeah, you shouldn't have dealt with that in the beginning.
Oh, man.
Now you got to take her spirit out the pasture. But how hard is that going to be to kill that old woman in her? How hard is it going to be to kill that jealousy in her, to get her to sober up if she's already on the course of not being sober? She just drunk with jealousy and rage and youth. And you never ever said, you know what? We gotta stay. We gotta stay this demon that's on you. We gotta eradicate it. You never took that time. Right? But you got her pregnant. You got her pregnant again. You got her pregnant again. Pregnant again. Pregnant again. Pregnant again. Pregnant again. Pregnant again. It was like a grip of baby showers. Like, golly, like how many baby showers you about to have? Like, damn, nigga, we running out of baby clothes. It's only so many baby clothes you can pass around, but. Come on, man. You know, 'cause we broke, so it's like hand-me-down city over here. Like you getting your hand-me-downs back that you handed down. Damn. Like, I'm hoping it's a boy. Hoping it's a boy, because you got a stockpile of boy stuff, right? Ain't no baby or apparatuses getting thrown away, bouncy houses, and we got stockpiles of that. I keep a bouncy for a baby just in case, not my own. But I know how brothers are. They gonna need one because niggas ain't listening. You keep pregnating her, right? And then you wonder why she can't. Yeah, see, he knows it too. He heard me talk about the bouncy house, and he was like, "Yeah, I was in the one that your son had."
They like that. You guys are cracking up.
Yeah, because he bear witness. He like John leaping in the womb, right? The point is, how do you expect her to even learn anything if she's just pregnant all the time? If she's so occupied in children and nothing, nothing else. You didn't give her no other motivation, right? You didn't give her no other outlook, no other vision, but you just gonna be pregnant. That's crazy, man. You didn't even give this woman a chance. But you know what? With my next one, we gonna go out on dates, and I'm gonna treat her right. I'm gonna give her all the time. We gonna do things right. We gonna do things right this time.
Your Israelite ride.
You're not gonna do it right. You're gonna make the same whack ass mistakes because you don't see what you're doing wrong. Sober. What you got?
Temperate.
Huh?
Temperate.
So sobriety has to do with a woman's temperance. Do I have a definition for that? I do. What do you got? Read.
Temperate?
Usage, sober, not intoxicated with wine, temperate, of sound mind. Yeah, that's a definition. I put it.
Of sound mind.
Right?
Self-control.
Is she self-controlled? Does she have self-control in all situations? Or do you have to be the control mechanism for her? Damn, man. Wait, sisters just had garments. Quadazop's calling me. Damn. First thing that hits your mind, man, what the hell did she do? That's a crazy mind. Like, you living on edge, nigga. Like, damn. Every time I call you, it's damn. What did my rib do?
You are stressed.
You are. Yo, stress ain't the word. Your rib got you living in anxiety mode. You like literally just a pile of sweat. Every time she leave the house and you get a phone call, you like, damn, what did she do? What did she say? What did she not do?
Who was she talking to? What did they say?
How did she respond? Damn. That's a crazy way to live. Where you can't even allow her to be a steward of anything amongst the sisters. You really got to check that. And you like, okay. You got to count down. And shalom, sir. How about you?
Oh, before you answer the phone.
No, you answer, but you count before you.
Yeah.
And 3, and 2, and 1. And shalom, sir. How about you? How
You got on speaker just in case.
How you doing, brother? Sir, what's going on? And you're like, please, please, Lord. Please, Lord. Please, Lord. And she's walking in the house, and you like, nigga, what the hell did you do? I was on the phone. What'd you do? And she's like, he's on right now. And you like, mute. Yeah! He's on. What'd you do? You put the phone on me. What'd you do? And she's like, babe, I didn't. And you're like, yeah, come, sir. Come. Like, who wants to live like that?
That's terrible, bro.
It's crazy. Brothers be living like that. Brothers be living like that. It's funny as hell because y'all know it's real.
Yeah.
That's why it's funny because brothers be living like that.
Put it on mute.
Put it on mute. He's calling me like, what? Okay, so who'd you talk to? You never do that though. You never have that talk.
Nah.
She come home, garments, she just go about her business. You ain't stopping her like, hey, so how garments go? Oh yeah, what y'all talking about? Oh yeah, really? Really? Oh yeah, so how'd you respond? Oh yeah, why'd you respond like that? You know what I would have did? You can't have that conversation with her because as soon as you said the way I would have did it,
Yeah.
she's like, well, I don't care how you would have did it, nigga.
Right.
Because I did it the way I wanted to. And she does that. She does that not with her words, but with her.
Nah.
Put her head down, pout, get quiet. But. That's how you know she don't give a damn. What else you got for sober?
Temperate.
Right?
Sober-minded.
Sober. So it's about mental. Sobriety is about a mental state. Read.
Modest.
Wait, what? Is she modest? Read.
Chase moderation as to opinion.
Wait, so is her opinion, is she too opinionated? Well, I think, you never, But babe, relax. But, I gotta have a say. Damn. You can't have conversations with her in public. She's just gonna embarrass your ass. You can't wait to get her in the car, so you're like, man, it's been a good day. She ain't talked, she ain't went crazy, she ain't like, let's get into the car before you blow up. Let's get you home. Let's get you home and get you on your meds.
That's so bad.
Let's get you home and get you on your meds. And you like, yeah, I can't wait to get her home, so she just get on the meds. We had a good day.
It's like let's leave the feast early before anything happens.
Basically,
That's not
like,
life.
you know what? Let me hedge my bets.
Damn.
Shalom Akim, how about you? You gotta work tomorrow. Nah, but you know, my rib, she gotta work tomorrow.
The devil comes out at 10.
You know the freaks come out at night. This nigga might transform into She-Hulk, the She-Wolf.
You always see inside.
She might transform into Thriller. So I gotta dip home, so when she does it, nobody sees it.
Right. God.
Kids be like, Daddy, why was mommy howling?
Oh,
Huh? No, babe,
Yeah.
we were just watching Thriller.
She was singing.
We were just watching TV. But Dad, it just sounded so real. It sounded like there was a real werewolf in the. He's being in the bed just frightened, like, damn, this nigga's getting ate. Oh man, let me stop. I need you to jump down to where it says cognate. I need you to read that. It's not in red, but read it.
Cognitive.
Right?
3524.
Right.
Nephilius.
Right. To be sober, go ahead.
To be sober.
Right.
Properly. Not intoxicated.
Go ahead.
Free from negative influences.
Go ahead.
Intoxicants.
Right.
Clear-minded.
Right.
Circumspect.
Go ahead.
Free from life-dominating influences. Put them in the back. Free from.
Read it again.
Free from life-dominating influences.
It's your life-dominating influences. When you told not to be on social media, you know when you're friends with everybody? You know when you're friends with everybody and what happens when they log into TikTok? It tells you who logged in and who didn't. I see when people log in, when they close the account and when they reopen it.
Yep.
TikTok does that. It's beautiful at doing that for some reason. I don't know why it does that.
Yep.
But you ain't supposed to have TikTok since.
Oh wow.
Are you free from life influencing? What is it? Life determining influences? Is that what-
Dominating.
So, is she dominated by her phone? She ain't putting no class together. She can't use that excuse that you use. Well, I'm just putting together a class, sis. Nigga, no, you're not. No, you're not. But that's a good excuse, right? It's a good way to kind of act like, well, I'm doing something. See, look, Word document. See, got the Bible app. I'm just lit audio Bible. Hey, you playing Candy Crush. Just stop. You on level 100. You trying to slide up into the striped candies with the chocolate wrappers. You trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Trying to get your points up. You asking for lives on Facebook. That's what you do. You Candy Crushing. But you tell her you put together classes, studying, sis, researching. But sis, what's your excuse? You ain't looking up recipes. Okay, I'm not gonna be mean. I'm trying not to be mean. But you ain't looking up ways to help the camp. You're not looking up things to add to the school, to the spirit. You're not looking up curriculum for your children when they're not in school. Or when they're sitting at home with you all day. You're not looking up things for them to write. You're not showing them how to write their name. You're not doing any of that. Because you're dominated by the influence. So what are the influences that you could be dominated by? Class. What are some life-dominating influences? Class. Come on.
Drugs.
Huh.
Right.
Damn, he went.
Right.
I hope no brother's rib is on drugs. I hope. But that pride is a drug in itself. That jealousy is a drug in itself. What you got? Huh? Social media. I said that one. What else? Which is a good one. What else?
No, you're not yourselves.
Slothfulness is a life-dominating influence. What else?
Your family?
Ooh.
Yep.
Does her family got more pull than you do? Is her family the plan B? That's crazy. Because then guess what? You ain't got no wife. If your rib got a plan B for leaving you or when you kick her out or whatever the hell it is, ooh, you got to reevaluate. Well, because in her mind is, you know what? I can always go back to mommy.
Right.
So it's not going to be that bad. I can always go back to daddy. So it's not going to be that bad. And then they can help me raise the kids and teach them to be good old Americans. And then they'll vote for Trump and then America will be great again. Trump whooped her ass, by the way. God damn, that nigga stomped her out.
Fight back.
I ain't never seen a person get stomped out in an election like that since like Jimmy Carter. You know Jimmy Carter lost 44 states when he was running. To Reagan, he lost 44 states, my nigga. They call it this the Red Rain. They lost the House, the Senate, and the presidency. God damn. Right? But the point is, are there influences in your rib's life that you gotta constantly tell her to put down to be influenced in something else. Is the Bible her influence? Is that the life-changing influence? No, because she's still jealous. She ain't sober, right? What else? She ain't temperate. She's not serious about this thing. So the scriptures definitely can't be the life change. Are you the life-changing influence? Well, you were until what? She stopped liking you.
Right.
You were until you kept correcting her. Now she blocks out your words ever so eloquently. Con, babe. Con, sir.
Yeah,
No,
sir.
it's con, sir.
Right, the sir part.
With arrogancy. She blocks you out. Con, sir. Ever so condescending. Con, sir. You're like, what the hell's wrong with you? Because that's Diablo. That's that Diablo in her. Niggas laughing. Con, sir. Right? Just like, con, sir. You see how my throat is, sir. Her Adam's apple starts to roll. And then nigga traits start coming out, and then her masculine energy. And you literally fearing for your life, like, yo. So if I gotta make a decision, if I gotta put this woman down, or do I run, which one do I do?
Right.
Which kids am I grabbing? Well, I got 4, I can only carry 2. Go ahead, read. Go ahead, read.
Got the sex of posterity.
Go back to sober.
Sober
We almost done.
should be abstemious,
Right?
even self-denying in the pleasures of the table.
Can she control her eating? It says even sober-minded is about denying the pleasures at the table. Damn. Does she have restraint in her diet? Can you get her to, hey babe, let's go on this fast real quick because you need it?
Right.
Well, I don't see anything wrong. Well, you got heart murmurs.
Oh.
Your body is numb. You having sleep apnea at night. You waking me up with your snoring. Your feet smell bad. Like, let's correct these things through our diet. Well, I don't see that. And then you sitting here like, what the hell? What do you not see? What do you not see? You put on a lot of pounds since we met, and you don't want to take care of yourself. You have children that you have to be there for. So they don't be pushing you in a wheelchair. When they hit 20, they just gonna be pushing, just push your mama around. You 20, when they hit 20, you gonna look 60. That's crazy. But the husband is there to do what? Hey, this is what you need to correct about yourself. Let's go do it. No, I don't wanna do that. I mean, let's be real. Is she a sober woman? Is she gonna be a woman that's honored and revered? I mean, you can see why he wants a new one, right? Sisters, if you fall into all these categories, you can see why he wants a new one, right? Right. But brothers, they ain't like cars.
Right.
Where you get to mess one up, crash it, and then pull up to the lot like, yo, keys. Let me get another one. Nah, nigga. That one you crashed up, you gonna have to pull out them dents. You have to be a damn body worker. You got to know body work. You got to fix that engine. Put the right fluids in. You got to change them tires. You got to fix that dent. Get a new bumper, new windshield. You're gonna have to redo that before the Most High is gonna allow you to hop into a new car. Right? That's just what the Bible says. Take care of the first thing before you try to slide to the second thing prematurely or ill-advised. Brothers is ill-advised, right? And you're not paying attention to your immediate situation. She ain't ready, neither are you. And what are you gonna do to the next person that you introduce into your quote-unquote righteous union? You gonna make them hate the truth because of your whack marriage? Because of your whack rib? Because she's jealous and mean and hateful? Well, yeah, my experience with the truth is that, I was a second wife, but damn, the first one was just a biatch. That's the name you want? That's what you want to be known for, sis? What else?
Sobriety here implies self-control.
Right. Does your rib have self-control? Can she control herself without you having to control her? Can she do it first? Did you teach that? Read.
Particularly in areas like alcohol, emotion, and personal
Does she
conduct.
control her personal conduct and her emotions? No, because she don't do it towards you. And if she don't do it towards you, the man she's intimate with, she lays up in your bosom ever so gently. She rubs your feet. She cooks your food. She bears your children. All that great stuff. If she can't be respectable and control with you, who else is she going to do that towards? Well, after a while, no one. Everyone's all, the husband is like the epitome. And if she starts going out of bounds with the husband, everybody's off limits. That's why I'm tripping when brothers ribs disrespect, talk crazy about me or to me, because I ain't your man. But then when you do it to your own husband, I get it. If you disrespect the hell out of him, I expect you to disrespect me. I'm waiting.
Right.
I'm like, up and 3, 2, 1. Here it comes, bam. And it's like, oh, right on cue, sis. You're right. You right? You done? Let's get past it and let's move on. Right? It's easy math. If you ain't got no respect for your husband, you're not gonna respect nobody. If she don't respect you, she ain't respecting nobody. If you haven't instilled that mind state of respect and dignity and sobriety and taking things serious, she ain't taking nothing serious. Right? Jump to the next point. 1 Timothy 3:11. Read it again.
1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 11.
Go ahead.
Even so must their wives be grave,
Right?
not slanderers,
Come on.
sober, faithful in all things.
Let's just deal with this faithful in all things. This right here is easy. Because this compasses and just puts a nice tight bow on the whole talk. Faithful. What does it mean to be faithful? Anybody? Quickly. Anybody. You ain't gotta look it up. What?
Loyal?
Damn. Right? Loyalty. What else? Faithful means what? If you have faith in something, you what in it?
Believe.
You have belief. Well, if she's constantly fighting you on the thing that we're talking about, is she faithful? If she's jealous over the thing that we're talking about today, is she faithful?
No.
If every time these classes come up, you go home to the Dragon Slayer, or you gotta be the Dragon Slayer, is she faithful? Does she believe?
No.
No. She don't believe. She ain't faithful. She ain't loyal. Because it's not you that she should be faithful to first. It's the Most High and His words that the faithfulness lies. Right? What we got?
Faithful.
Pistols. Right?
Definition.
Right?
Faithful, reliable.
Right. Faithful comes from 2 words, if I'm not mistaken. Go ahead, though. No, it's from 1 word. Go ahead.
Trustworthy.
Right? What?
Trustworthy.
Can you trust her? Well, if you got kids, look at your kids. If you got kids, look at your kids and you'll know if you can trust your wife. Because then you'll be able to see what are they learning. And then you'll be able to add it up. Because 2 + 2 = 4. There's no way around it. If she's always with the kids and they're demons, if they're Diablos, then what? Who taught them that? If they're slanderers, who taught them that? If they're unfaithful, who taught them that? If they're liars, who taught them that? If they're cheaters and stealers, who taught them that? So now you know if she's faithful or not. Just look at the children. Right? If the children don't listen to her, she ain't faithful. Because they can see it. We only know daddy. But you, we don't know. We don't. Jesus, we know. Paul, we know. But you, we don't know who the hell you are. We don't run all over you. They run all over her through the house. They don't give her no type of, think about it. For a woman not to be honored amongst her children is crazy. Right. Your own children don't respect you, sis. You can't even correct them, put them in a position, in a posture of obedience and learning. You beat them, you yell at them, you scream, you throw them against the wall, you do everything, and they still just be like, nah, nah, boo, boo. And then your husband walks in and they like, come, sir, come. They can't even talk. Come, sir, come, sir, come, sir. Like, I didn't even say nothing. Why you in a macho?
Hey, son.
Yeah, you just like shalom. It's like, oh, daddy's home. And they,
I've been cleaning.
but when mom is like, no, stop, get it, duh. And they like, nah, nah, boo, boo, you can't catch us. They just laughing at her like that's like she don't even got the honor. Remember, it tells you in Proverbs, the woman that was for her household, it said she would rise up and said her children would call her blessed.
Okay.
Right? They honor her, they honor their mother. Right? Strength and honor are her clothing. She shall rejoice in time, Proverbs 31:25. Right? She looketh well to the ways of her household and eateth not the bread of idleness. Her children rise up and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praiseth her. So, are you constantly praising her or are you constantly chastising her? That's another telltale sign. That's another telltale sign. What else you got?
Faithful.
We almost done. I know I know we almost done. I'm about to get off y'all necks. I know. Come on.
Believing.
Right.
Loyal to faith.
Right.
Literally, fullness of faith.
See that? Fullness of faith. Now, where does the faith come from? Well, she got to have her own faith, but she's supposed to be following your faith. The Bible says that. The elders whose faith follow, you're her elder. You're the guide. She's supposed to look at you and say, you know what? I'm going to ride with his faith. Or she could say, you know what? F your faith. I got my own faith. And a lot of the times, that's what it is. Like, I don't believe in that. Y'all.
Yeah.
That's what y'all do.
You know, you have a lot of people who teach like that basically.
You got a lot of people that teach what?
They're teaching like where the woman, she has her own relationship with God.
Oh, damn.
That's the
Crazy.
Personal relationship.
yeah,
It's crazy.
You ain't got a father, so you in everything.
Yeah, but the Bible says that she's supposed to be subject to her husband in all things, submit to her husband in all things, as to the Lord. So there ain't no, well, I got my own relationship with God. If you're a wife, you can't have a relationship with God unless you go through your husband. Just like we can't have a relationship with God unless we go through Christ.
Like the husband got to be.
He's
in
the
the
mediator. He is the head. He is the covering. You can't move around uncovered. Christ is the covering to the man. So you can't go to the Most High without the covering of the man. Let them slide that way, yeah. Y'all see that? So that's crazy. You know, I got a husband, but because then that opens up the door of rebellion. Well, you know what? I ain't gotta listen to you, but I'm gonna listen to them brothers. That's another thing you gotta check for real quick. She more ready to listen to the brethren than to you.
Is that what the brother said? Did you talk to the brother?
Did you talk to the brothers about that? Yeah. Is that what, like, don't bring my damn name up. Is that what Quatasop said? Can you bring my name up like what? Like I'm your man? I ain't your man. He's your man, he's your man. Like, yo, don't bring me up. Talking about is that what I said just because you want a man, please? I said everything. Now what? Right. Everything he's saying, I already said, so do it. Right. In righteousness. In righteousness. See, y'all trying to set me up out here. trying to get me on the front page news next to Trump. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right? See, he said this. It don't matter what I say. You're supposed to be in subject to your man. But sisters have this very uncanny, the little malicious wives, the little dragon wives, they have that very uncanny way of manipulating, like, yeah, well, I know you told me to do it, but I ain't doing it. Then they get the text, shalom, sisters, we need sisters to do. And it's like, hand raised, I'll do it. It's like, wait, your husband can't even get you to submit at home. Why the hell are you submitting to us? Rejected, because I already know. I don't need your help. Rejected, you ain't helping, sis. We don't want you to help and submit to us if you can't submit to him first or your husband first. It doesn't make sense. Right? You gotta submit to him, not us, not me. It's out of order. Faithful. You can't choose what you're faithful to. Right? What else?
Trusty,
Right?
faithful, of persons who show themselves faithful
Right?
in the transaction of business,
Right?
the execution of
Can
commands,
she execute your commands? Boy, oh boy. Can she execute your command? Hey, what'd you say? Well, if you got off the damn phone and listened to the commands, you could execute. Oh, I didn't hear that. Well, if you wasn't so jealous, clouded with jealousy and rage, you would have heard what I said. I don't want no damn onions on the thing. I said over easy. Remember that? Goddamn, nigga. Like, yeah, if you was listening to what I said, you would know. I want it this way. But you so caught up in your own soap opera drama. You so caught up in me. Because another influence that's detrimental is the husband. Meaning what? You so caught up in what he's doing, you're influenced in that and you move off of that. And it's not the right way to move. I'm only gonna move when he's doing what I think he should be doing, the right way. Did we go offline?
Lock.
I'm only gonna move when I feel it's necessary. He gotta do right by me. He gotta do this, he gotta do that. Then I'll consider it. I'll consider being righteous. Because if you keep talking about this other rib thing, he gonna have some problems. It's gonna be problems up in here. It's gonna be some furniture moving. Yo, that's a scary ass life. You might as well take yourself out the pasture, brother. Hey, somebody got that thing on them. We take you right to the back of the take you right to the back of the building, man, and take you out your misery. Somebody got that thing on them, right? Read on. Look. You start getting antsy. Oh, you too. You start getting. You're all antsy.
I'm reading.
Right. Read. Yeah, you start talking about that thing, brother. Start.
Everybody have a good time?
I keep that thing on me.
That's right.
I keep that thing, you know.
All of a sudden, like you the hipster. Brothers turning to hipsters. I think you joined the union, nigga, like that. The hipster. Anyway, that's the Teamsters. Yeah, I'm tripping. That was almost dope.
It was a good joke.
Yeah, it was good. It would like it almost connected. Where we at?
Are the discharge of official duties.
Right. Jump down to the faithful in all things, trustworthy, reliable.
Faithful suggests being dependable and reliable in every aspect of life.
Proverbs 20:6. Ecclesiasticus 26:15. Read on.
At home.
And where?
At home.
Where does it start?
At home.
Where does faithfulness begin?
At home.
How do you know if she's going to be faithful in all things?
At home.
Because she did it at home. But if you can't get her to clean the kitchen, damn. You can't get her to mop or clean the bathroom. I mean, damn. On a schedule, she can't be faithful in that, then what? The scripture said if you can't be faithful in the big thing, small things, or the least, you can't be faithful in the great. So how can she be a faithful wife if she can't even faithfully clean the sink out? If she can't even faithfully just do a dish? If she can't just faithfully just listen? How can she be a real wife? Gotta reevaluate. Read on.
In ministry and in social interactions, a faithful person is committed, consistent, and someone others.
Committed and what?
Consistent.
Is she consistent? Is she committed? Well, no, because every other minute she wants to leave or you want her to leave. Every other minute it's like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I can't do this. Every other minute it's like, oh, woe is me. Every other minute there's an issue because of an outlook. Negative. Read.
And someone others can trust implicitly.
Can she be trusted implicitly? These are the things your brother's gonna ask. When you take on a woman, what am I instilling? Is she gonna be a trusted member of the camp? Because yes, she's my wife, but she's still part of a body. Can the body entrust in her? Or is she just I'm a homebody, and I'm just pleased to dwell with you. All that other stuff is not important. Like, damn, all that other stuff, like the Bible. The Bible is all the other stuff. No, I'll do feast days, because those are fun.
The
No,
class.
no, I do feast days because those are fun. Feast days ain't off the table. I'm doing feast days,
Right.
nigga.
I'm standing on that.
But all that other stuff,
The Bible commands me to.
right?
Right.
But class, it's not in there. Got like this department of that, it's not in there. You err not knowing the Bible. You err, and then you err not even having a rebuttal because she gets to spew all that crap, and then you just sitting there like, damn. She got me again.
No, she got me again.
She got me again. Like I don't even know what to say.
There's no comeback.
It's like no comeback. She
Where's
just
the
get to say
scriptures at?
craziness, and you gotta sit there like confounded as hell, bruh.
Why am I here?
Yeah, it's like, damn, I could have
Busting
done.
your whole life.
Yeah, like, damn, I could have just dealt with this in the world. At least in the world, I could have smacked her.
Right.
At least in the world, I could have smacked her, right? But now I can't do that. She just got me. Man, that's a wild world.
What a terrible
brothers,
life.
brothers, man, come on, Akim,
Fight that.
Akim. If y'all need the counsel, I'm available on Sundays, right? I'm available every day. Brothers gonna start talking out because this is crazy. It's like I'm thinking about more and more instances and situations. I'm just like dumbfounded, like, yo, brothers is really going through this or been through it or about to go through it. Based on your own decision making. Finish it up.
For those associated with church leaders,
Right,
this reliability was essential
right.
as it demonstrated a dedication to serving the Most High.
See that? Her faith is showing whether or not she's about serving the Most High. If she can get mad at you and want to leave the truth, she ain't about the Most High. You're supposed to get mad at you and know that, wait a minute, my dedication, I gotta wake up tomorrow and go do this thing.
Right.
It ain't like, yo, let me go to my influences. Hold up. What's that? Hey, Mia, what's going on? I hate it here. We'll be over in 2 seconds to get you, because they waiting around the corner.
Oh yeah.
They just waiting around the corner for the phone call. It's like, damn, how y'all get here so long? Oh, we just happened to be out eating, and she go, nah, nigga, you was waiting for this.
They ain't try to talk to you. They try to go straight to it. Let's talk to her. Can we talk to her?
Demons, bro, be quick to react, man. But you gotta see it. You gotta be real with yourself. And what are you trying to introduce into that situation? Fix the situation. Be a husbandman. Proverbs. Read it.
Look at Proverbs chapter 20 and verse 6.
Come on.
Most men will proclaim every one his own goodness.
Everyone, oh, I'm faithful. I'm faithful. I'm faithful. But what?
But a faithful man who can find?
Yeah, but who can really find that? Solomon said out of 1,000, he saw none. Right? He said out of, what did he say?
Out of 1,000
I
women,
found one.
he found none.
He said out of
Out of
1,000 men,
he found
he
one.
found one. Out of 1,000 women, he said nada. Because they only gonna be faithful to their women. Okay, I'm not trying to talk bad about sisters, just generalizing, but women are only as faithful as their options. Without wisdom, women are only as faithful as their options. If they have the option to leave your ass to go do something better, they'll shalom you and salute you while dipping out on you. Shalom, Yahweh Shema Fun,
Back it up.
Bahasham, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shah,
I wish you the best.
Selah. And them saluting your ass and walking out on you. You like, damn, you even saluted on the way out? You wicked demon. You a child of the devil. Where you at?
Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 15.
Come on, read.
A shamefaced and faithful woman
Right.
is a double grace.
See that? A shame face and faith. Are you feeling graced with your current wife? Are you like, man, she's a grace? She's, man, you know what? Man, the Most High done showed me favor. Right? Now remember, having sex with a woman is not favored, and dropping a bunch of kids ain't favored. Anybody can do that with anybody. The favor part comes in where she's not doing all the things that we talked about. where she's like a pillar of rest, a stay, a help, where like you can talk, get all your words out, where you can correct and add wisdom to a situation, and it's not taken like, why you trying to change me?
Why you always getting on me?
Why you always getting on me? Why you always talking bad at me? Why you always using the Bible to beat me down? Using the Bible to beat you down? Why you always correcting me with the Bible? Why we always gotta go to class? When are we gonna hang out? When are we gonna spend some time? How come we don't do this? How come they get to? How come I don't? How come this? How come that? I'm trying to sound consistent. How come? And you just like, God damn, sis, back up. Just go sit down. Right? Because you ain't got no words. The only words you got is get the hell away from me and go sit down.
Actions.
Just get the hell out. Go to the room. You like, what?
Hands in bed.
You start treating her like the kids. Go to your room. Trying to deal with this. Y'all killing me, y'all. Nigga like R. Kelly in that Gale interview. Y'all killing me with this. Every time Quadazop call, you killing me.
Come on, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
come on, man. Come on, dog.
Like Boosie, like, come on, dog. No, you put it on mute, like, come on, dog. Come on, man. You talking to your rib, like, come on. We went through this.
God.
But it says that a what is a what to a what?
A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace.
Right?
And her continent mind.
A mind that is restrained and that can be led in righteousness. Not brainwashed, but led in righteousness. Read.
Cannot be valued.
A continent mind can be restrained in lawful pleasures. That's what it means, continent. She's not crapping herself. When you have incontinency, that means you got the boo-boo demon.
Oh.
You need a damn Depends. Does she need a Depends for her mouth? Because she can't control it? Does she need a Depends for her body? You gotta like put her in a straitjacket? That's what a straitjacket is, like a big ass diaper you can wear on your body. Because you can't keep your body together. You spitting and kicking, they gotta put the mask on you like old boy, Edible. Is that your rib? Golly. You looking over and it's like, I know I gotta unrestrain you because you gotta eat.
Whoa, just eat up.
But you gonna use the toilet on yourself because I'm not letting you out. So, we about to end it, 9:30. So you gotta ask yourself, if your motivations for enacting multiple ribs or having another wife or whatever it is, or even having a wife, right? You have to make sure that she checks the spiritual boxes that the Bible has laid out for her and for you. Because before you can call yourself a soldier, don't you gotta check the boxes? Before you try to sit up here talking about I'm officer such and such, aren't there boxes you gotta check off? Right, so why wouldn't you hold her to the same accountability? Right? And then why would you think that you would do something different with the next one? That's all I got. Any questions? Logical dilemma. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go home. Any questions? I like this new voice that I got. I'm gonna start using it. I feel like I'm calm.
The therapist voice.
I feel like I'm being more received. I feel like y'all are listening. Y'all like, yo, is this nigga gonna just lose it? Or is he gonna stay calm?
Here's the thought voice.
Yeah. I'm gonna implore this voice a lot more, brothers and sisters. And I'm gonna do a lot of this. Head nods, confirmations positive. Con? Con. See, my con sounded like a hug. It was like hugging y'all.
Oh, wow.
To our class. Oh, Jesus, pickles. All right, man. Hey, the water for everybody for joining us. We appreciate it. We love y'all. Can't wait to see everybody for Passover and whatever other thing we doing. I wish I could move around more, but I can't. I wish I could visit all the schools like Paul, slide around over here, hang out with this brother, hang out with this sister, hang out with these brothers. See, now watch. Hang out with the sisters. Did he say hang out with a sister?
Oh, man.
See, we knew he was on that stuff. But y'all get it, right? Remember, get your garment money in, all the Passover stuff. Get your alms in that you guys vowed to in the different locales that you're a part of. Get your vow money in to help out. With that, not what?
Fill out the Passover form?
Right, make sure you fill out the form if you want a garment. November the 31st. Right, I'm telling y'all. On the 31st, the form closes. If you didn't sign up, you might have to slide up in some burlap. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. You have to just figure it out, because we're giving y'all ample time. All you have to do is sign up. It's not saying when you sign up, you have to pay the full thing. But just sign up so they get the sizes and know what to order, and then you can get your money. With that, shalom.
Shalom.